Good. Yeah. Ruckus.
What's up, everybody? This is LC with Straight Talk with LC, and I am here with Banky W.
Woohoo!
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I like how you're your own fan.
You know what I mean? I'm like, not to toot my horn, beep, beep.
He's like, woohoo, Banky.
We love you.
We have one fan in the background here. So look, you have tons of awards, nominations, all kind of stuff. The Core Awards, which is huge. It's like the African version of the Grammys. It's a big deal. You know, Best Music Video, R&B Act, Nigerian Entertainment Awards. I mean, I can go on and on with all the list of accolades you have.
I do?
That's what Wikipedia said.
Somebody lying.
So Wikipedia says, so I'm just going by. But you have accomplished a lot, you know, transitioning here from America to Nigeria. You've done quite a bit. And I was doing a bit of research on you, and, you know, I was looking at some pictures. Of course, you know, as part of research, it's like, let me see all his pictures he has. You know, I'm going through, and I keep seeing this one woman with you in all these pictures. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And I wanted to ask you about that.
What woman is that?
Obviously, you have a really close relationship with her. I think it's your mother.
Oh. Nice.
I see how you say I did that?
Nice.
I think it's your mother.
I do have a very nice relationship with my mother.
Sorry, you're a mama's boy?
I am very much. Proudly a mama's boy. Proudly.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what was a typical day like growing up in the house, the Banky W's house with mommy and daddy and, you know?
I had a nice childhood. I think I like to say that I had the best of both worlds because I was born in the States, but then I grew up in Nigeria. So I went to school there, and you know I kind of learned a lot about my culture and you know my environment, and that really is what made me who I am now. So, I mean, it was a fantastic time, and then I came back to the U.S. to go to college, and I started working on that before finally moving back in 2008. So I've kind of been, my life has been split, half of it in America, half of it in Nigeria, but it's been great.
Were your parents supportive of your music?
My parents were supportive but nervous. So I think for them, they never wanted me to drop out of school or kind of quote unquote put all my eggs in one basket. So for them it was like, okay, yes, you know, they encourage you to sing, but then the minute they feel like you're messing up in school, or that, you know, they were just a little nervous about it.
That music, you know.
Yeah. So, and you know, Nigerian parents, they always want you to be a doctor or an engineer.
That was my next statement.
Or a lawyer or
exactly.
something.
So why do you think that the arts are not as valued as the being a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer? Because that's what you went to school to become an engineer.
Yeah, I did. I think that the basis right, and they want you to be able to take care of yourself and your eventual family, and so for them that's what they know as the most, you know, close to a sure thing. You know, if you're a doctor, generally speaking, you'll be able to pay your bills.
Correct.
And I think that's really where it's born out of. It's just born out of their concern for you, and you know they're wanting you to be successful, and that's what they know. And so for them, doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant, you know, something that they understand that
jobs.
Get your paycheck every 2 weeks and you'll be okay. But I think even now, I think a lot of parents, actually, I know that now things have changed because parents come up to me in Nigeria and they're like, hey, you know, my son can sing, here's his demo, or can I send my child to you? So I think the arts are becoming a lot more respected because, you know, the game has changed, and you know, there are a lot more successful artists now. People can see that, you know, it pays, and that you can make a living as an artist or an actor or whatever, and there's a future in that as well.
So even though you don't consider yourself a philanthropist, you kind of are.
I consider myself an activist.
An activist.
Yeah,
okay.
I am a philanthropist.
Yes.
But I don't necessarily consider myself an activist. Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, the state of Nigeria, what do you think it would take to actually get things moving in the right direction? There's so many things that can be done, but what are some of the things that you think are the first steps to be taken?
I think that you know, I think really what needs to happen is people just need to care. I think that especially young people need to care enough about the state of things to get involved. I think that whether you choose to acknowledge it or not, you know, the state of Nigeria and the state of things really has a direct impact on your life and your ability to succeed, and the possibility of your dreams coming true or not. You know, the environment needs to be better. You know, we need that we need a country that works, and so I think that Nigeria will change. You know, they say the only thing constant in life is change. So Nigeria will change regardless. But it'll change for the better when we decide to do something about it.
Well, to change the subject a little bit.
Yeah, cause we got real serious there.
You gotta bring the serious. You gotta show both sides.
You know, focused.
But I gotta be focused.
All right, let's do it.
So, I mean, Banky.
I'm gonna sip my tea. This is tea.
Go sip your tea.
Tea.
His tea. Texas tea. Everybody in Texas know what that means.
I don't know what that means.
I know you don't. So, I mean, Mr. Wellington, when is there going to be a Mrs. Banky Wellington? When is that going to happen?
My mother asked me that question.
I like your mother. Your mother's a very...
Yeah. Ruckus. LC. Can I talk to you for a second? Straight talk. Just in case on the beat, come on.
You think you fancy, maybe we can talk about it. Hey, who your man be, maybe we can talk about it. You into dancing, now we ain't gotta talk about it. I gotta lock up on it, baby, we should talk about it. You think you fancy, maybe we can talk about it. Hey, who your man be, maybe